Today's video is dedicated to the Queen Cleopatra. Cleopatra VII died more than 2000 years ago, but she remains one of the history's most intriguing women, the symbol of feminine power, seduction, and charm. Famous for her inner beauty and intellect, the Egyptian queen had a short but scandalous life that has inspired many works of art, literature, and film. Her fueled by passion, ambition, and desire, romance with Caesar to this day provides an amazing source of inspiration for both men and women. Cleopatra herself is a true example of the power that is available to all women. Unlike many other seductresses before and after her, Cleopatra knew how to use both her feminine and masculine energy to obtain the biggest power not only over the country she ruled, but also over the men that she seduced. Cleopatra is often portrayed as a femme fatale due to her romantic relationship with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. However, she wasn't just a seductress. Cleopatra was one of the most successful and powerful queens in history. Enigmatic Cleopatra with charm and cunning ways was able to obtain whatever she desired. Cleopatra is a perfect example of how powerful a woman can be if she uses her both masculine and feminine qualities and energies. She was able to blend both male and female strategies. She acted in subtle, subliminal ways. She used pleasure as currency, played on people's emotions, and steered both desire and confusion. She was able to induce a psychological surrender. She mastered the art of making people fall in love. Cleopatra made seduction a sophisticated art. She has mastered the art of casting a spell and, like any of the greatest seductresses, made people fall madly and completely in love with her. Point number 1 is appearance. Cleopatra is the best example that with some effort we can create ourselves to become so seductive no matter our age or the way we look. Cleopatra is often portrayed as an elegant temptress in art and film, but there's evidence that she wasn't as physically striking as you may think. Many historians write that Cleopatra was physically unexceptional. However, they do say that her intellect, wit, charm, and sweetness in the tone of her voice made her irresistible to everyone. This is also very impressive that Cleopatra spoke as many as a few languages and was educated in maths, philosophy, and astronomy. Robert Greene, in his book The Art of Seduction, says Cleopatra was physically unexceptional and had no political power, yet both Caesar and Antony, two very powerful rulers, brave and clever men, saw none of this. What they saw was a woman who constantly transformed herself before their eyes. A one-woman spectacle. And ladies, I don't know about you, but this makes me want to work on myself to the point that I too become this irresistible woman like Cleopatra herself. And this is why on my channel I do analysis on those many women and characters, as I do believe in learning and stealing someone's flavor in order to enrich our own. Let's move forward to the point number 2. Point number 2 is the queen energy. The queen energy is strongly connected to the self-concept, and both Monica Bellucci and Elisabeth Taylor, who played Cleopatra, had to channel this confident queen energy to portray Cleopatra well. Confidence relates to how you see yourself, and you will fail to channel the Cleopatra energy if your self-concept is a mess. And I will speak more about self-confidence together with my Reinvent Yourself series. The confidence is an August topic, but for now, let's accept this fact. You must really do the inner work and do the homework on yourself, finding your limiting beliefs, the conditioning you have received in your childhood. The queen-like energy must happen first internally before it can radiate outward. And I do think that this is the most common queen trait of all of my analysis on my channel, and also I agree this one is really the hardest. That's why I think it should be our daily work to do the homework we do, to journal and reflect on our day and how you can improve the next day. And we will speak about inner work later, so let's leave it for now and let's keep going with our points. But you really must believe and know that you are the queen first before others can see you as such. Point number 3 is dress like a queen would. Robert Greene in his Art of Seduction book says her dress and makeup changed from day to day but always gave her a goddess-like appearance. Her words could be banal enough but were spoken so sweetly that listeners would find themselves remembering not what she said but how she said it. And this point really stems from the previous one. We really want to adorn ourselves like queens when our inner concept is good. On the contrary, when your self-confidence is not good, you don't believe in yourself and you don't present yourself well. It doesn't mean you need to wear elegant clothes or any other style. Every time before you go out, you need to check in with yourself by the mirror before you go out and see if you are happy with the way you present yourself today. You need to be satisfied and you must feel like a queen when you go out, regardless if what you are wearing is dreamwear or elegant clothes. The same really goes with grooming, makeup, and the rest of our presentation. When Cleopatra was trying to seduce Mark Antony, she entered the city by sailing up the river in a barge white dress in a robes of the new Isis. She wanted to fashion the look of a goddess. And Antony, who equated himself with the god Dionysus, was truly captivated. And ladies, every time we go out, we should really try and want to make an impression like that. So dress like a queen would. Point number 4 is baths, and I spoke about it in my Marilyn Monroe subliminal video also. And this point, ladies, is very important. We do need to reconnect with our feminine, and doing it through water is the best way. Baths relax us, they make us feel like we are back in the womb and submerged in water, enjoying all of our senses. The colors coming from the bath bombs, the scents coming from the products that we use, warm water, and maybe some music. Baths and showers should be our sacred times to be back to ourselves, relax and clean our bodies. This is a moment of cleansing both our souls and bodies. Cleopatra's milk baths were known and we connect bathing with her. And no wonder, she was giving herself the best pampering and self-care moments, being the queen of the feminine universe filled with pleasure and luxury. Point number 5 is self-care. She was a queen of Egypt and she had servants, got massages, and was pampered. In 2024, we have money as our servants and we too can make our money work for us, saving up or freeing up some funds to give yourself a massage or facial. Or whatever other self-care thing that you like to do it and schedule it. This is very important, and in this way we can honor our inner Cleopatra in you, and this is truly worth the time and effort. You are worth it just like Cleopatra was. Point number 7 is knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge is the masculine trait while wisdom is the feminine one. Cleopatra had both. And it was mentioned in the movie how intelligent and educated she was. However, she was holding this queen-like wisdom energy in her that really stemmed from the peace and the inner knowing and her intuition. And this is the best inspiration to take out some books and start learning, and at the same time during our feminine woman moments to reconnect with our intuition through meditation and rituals. This is very important to make yourself educated, learn psychology to understand yourself and people, read all different things to be able to hold interesting conversation, impress yourself and other people with your foreign languages knowledge, set up a space for yourself to read and access the world's best writers, obtain the knowledge, and through that you will give yourself so much power. And when it comes to feminine wisdom, do your inner work to be able to remove all factors that are blocking you you from hearing your voice of intuition. Social conditioning. Go back to yourself and listen to yourself. Learn what you like, what you do not. Tune in with your inner child and your inner queen in you to be able to, like a true leader, move your life forward. And by the way, dress to kill in the meantime, just like Cleopatra would. Rule yourself with wisdom and knowledge, and you will be the best leader also for others. Your leadership will stem from the most important part, from the center of your being. So believe in your inner wisdom, ladies, and keep educating yourself. Point number 8 is setting boundaries, standards, and rules. You are the queen of your life first, and you must set some good boundaries, and don't let anyone step over you. Don't be people-pleasing, and especially not on your expense. Cleopatra was keeping her boundaries strong and firm. Otherwise, she would not be able to protect her country from bad people. And you must really do it with yourself first. As always, do your inner work around this topic. Remove all possible reasons why you might find it difficult to set boundaries. And then don't be afraid to set them. Tell people how you want to be treated, what you expect, and don't be afraid to stand firm with the decisions that you make. Set, uphold, and make sure your boundaries are respected. Rule yourself like the smartest, most respected, and wise ruler. The last point is empathy, kindness, and love. Cleopatra was able to get back to her feminine softness and let herself be taken care of by Caesar and Mark Antony. She knew when to rule and when she could let someone take the lead. So she was in her feminine energy when she was in romantic moments with her men. She let herself be led and be taken care of, not because of her weakness, but because of her strength. And regardless of your powerful ways, do let yourself be taken care of by masculine partner that you are with, and let yourself be taken back to the feminine softness that is so alluring and captivating.